Hi, my name's Aidy and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Last episode we got to the Finch's house, realised that all the doors were locked and they had peepholes, and we actually then managed to get through into Molly's room. Molly's story involved her being hungry and eating everything she could find, becoming a cat, becoming a shark, becoming a monster, eating people, and then eventually ended up under Molly's bed and then changing back to Molly, which was really creepy. Thought it was brilliant. Now we're in great grandma Edie's room, so we're going to continue the story and see what happens now. We followed a cat here. The cat went through the window. Now I can just hear creepy noises. There's pictures of birds and animals by cages.
Louis died a week before we left, but Aidy had already started to memorialize him. The room is like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
So this is a story about Odin. I think I just saw it said Odin's name just before I picked this up.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Aidy, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Aidy is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Odin.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
That's Odin then. Right, so let's have a look round.
When Aidy told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Well done, that's what I'd say. Killed by a dragon. What a way to go.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Aidy refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Look at her, she don't give a shit. She don't care.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
What have I missed in this house? In this house? In this room? What have I missed in this room? Built 1937, Sven Finch. What have I actually missed in this room? To be honest, it's not a massive room, so I don't quite know how I'm missing something.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Aidy seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Here we go.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Okay.
It was a pretty big trace.
It's something. I mean, look at it. Does that open that as well? Okay. So that key opens all the padlocks.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay. Where are we going now?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
where's this lead? Oh, it's just one he shared with his dead brother or something, wasn't it? 'Cause I remember seeing the red line. Yeah, Calvin. Gonna see what happened to Calvin by the looks of it, maybe.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Hang on a minute. I want to see where these stairs went. That says to command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, that's quite cool. Why didn't I have one of these in Calvin? Here we go. Why didn't I have one of these in my bedroom? Look, command center. Right, here we go. Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Hey? Is he going to jump over this fence? He is, isn't he?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that. Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So I'm guessing that's how he died. He was trying to swing round on the branch
After the funeral,
and he
Edie
fell
roped off
off.
Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Right, let's go through the creepy.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What's this?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
friend Bigfoot. Barb
I
Street.
never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
See what's going on here then.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Aidy saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Beastie Con.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest
I think so.
fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Okay, it goes interactive again.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay. I'm in control of going down the stairs.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Practicing. Right, let's go.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Right, it's all this way.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
No.
holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
This is quite interesting how they put you in control of the cartoon. So we got to go upstairs. No. Gonna go upstairs. See Walter. Okay. Which one's Walter's room? Is he to the right here? Is he this whale room? I think he, yeah, Walter Finch. Here we go.
Walter, are you there?
Oh, this is a bit creepy, isn't it?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Out the window. Through here. He vanished through here, didn't he? Ah, here we go.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Into Molly's room. Monster under the bed. Must have been a skipping rope, I reckon.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Where's she go now?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Crunch. Crack.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Go and hit him. Yes, he's bloody gone.
Vanished. She listened for his
It was obvious he was going to go.
but all she heard was
Somebody at the door. Let's go get it. It's the worst that can happen.
at the door. She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
That's quite creepy.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Getting eaten by monsters.
Myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real ear
Eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
And that was Barbara's story. Right, so I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We've had a couple of stories, or a few stories. We've learned a little bit more about some of the family members. Like I said, I'm going to be useless at actually tying the stories together, so you'll have to bear with me, I think. But I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed Barbara's story. I enjoyed the way it put you into the comic while you were reading it. I thought that was quite interesting, quite a good way of doing it, quite clever. If you liked this, or if you want to leave a comment about what I've missed, or parts of the story we've seen so far, if there is, if there's things I should know about what we've already seen in the last episode and this episode, hopefully no spoilers for future parts of the game, but if you feel there's something that I should know about these 2 episodes that we've done so far, then let me know in the comments. Give that subscribe button a little tickle, give it the old thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.